All right, welcome to week 4. It's me. And we're in week 4. We're going against the Philly Bayleefs. I've changed the camera adjustment with the new room setup because before I was, and now you get to see a little bit of the mess I've tucked away in the corner. You're welcome. Yeah, so right this week we're going against kind of a scary team. We've got Mega Tyranitar and Excadrill, which is bad. There's also Basket Legion, Talonflame. Like, this low-key just looks like a standard 4 or 5 Pokemon you'd see on a Reg A team with Basket Legion and Talonflame. Also some Hatterene stuff, kind of their really only method of abusing Trick Room. So that's kind of what we're going to get into with our team. It's going to be a Trick Room oriented team. There's Decidueye, Hisui as well, and Heliolisk, some kind of off-meta picks that are still pretty solid. Arbok is it's Arbok. Meowstic F, which pales in comparison to my Meowstic, even though I'm not bringing said Meowstic this week. Avalugg I don't expect to see coming because Chandelure. Furfur and Meganium I also don't expect to make an appearance either. Yeah, so we've got pretty standard Feraligatr set. I really want to try to change up a Feraligatr set one of these times, but I don't think it will be this time around. And he will be holding the Feraligatr as always. We've got Hot Chip again making another appearance. No Charcoal Fire Punch this time around. It is Focus Sash Poison Touch. The reason for Focus Sash Poison Touch is if it needs to outspeed something in sand, like a Sand Rush Excadrill, if it gets put to Focus Sash, it's going to if it gets put in Focus Sash, it's going to die to sand. So Poison Touch on like a Fake Out would be really huge, and if it gets put to Focus Sash by like a Hatterene or something, or a Talonflame, like it's already the speed orders aren't really going to matter there because it's going to be like a Gale Wings Brave Bird or something, or maybe a Dual Wing Beat, who knows. So yeah. Pretty standard Sneasler set other than that. We've got Sinistcha with pretty much the exact same set as last time. Citrus Berry and all, Hospitality, Matcha Gotcha, Rage Powder, Life Dew, and Trick Room. This team is very physically oriented other than Hatterene and Heliolisk and Meowstic. So we're taking a lot of defense in a lot of our bulkier Pokemon, such as Sinistcha here. And then we've got Chandelure with the Choice Scarf item and Infiltrator. One of the weird things that Heliolisk can do is Shed Tail. And so Infiltrator allows any of Chandelure's moves to go through the substitutes that it might try to set up for its partners. So Devoin is running some interesting tech here. Flamethrower is in the unlikely event that Avalugg gets got, and there's an endgame where it can just keep spamming Wide Guard. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that will pop up, but I couldn't really find another good move to put on it. Additionally, we've got Umbreon, another physically defensive annoyance. It's got Foul Play to abuse a lot of these physical attackers like Basket Legion and Excadrill. It doesn't really fare as well into Decidueye or Tyranitar, but it can taunt, it can yawn, it can protect, it is inner focus, and it is holding the leftovers. So shout out my Chandelier for always coming through. And finally, a Pokemon I did not think I would be using, Steelix. This team is so physically oriented, and its only special attackers are Hatterene, Heliolisk, and Meowstic, which all get walled by Steelix, with the exception of a Hatterene Mystical Fire. So we are maxed out on our physical defensive capabilities for this team. This we got it. It has Sturdy. Look at the screen. It has Sturdy. This has a Pasho Berry in case Basket Legion decides to get silly with it. I was thinking about Akaberry, but we have other ways to take care of Hatterene and not as many ways to take care of Basket Legion. So Body Press for the T-Tars and the Excadrills of the world, Heavy Slam for pretty much everything else, and Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe is really good into all of these physical attackers, and with some Life Dew, Recovery, and yeah, it can stay pretty annoying. So that is the team. My opponent is ready, so I will be back when we get started. I really want Steelix to pop off here. This is I think this was my last pick of the draft was Steelix, so hopefully he gets to go crazy with it. All right. Philly Bayleefs are in. Don't look at how I have Pokeball rank. I haven't really played any regulation MP. I had eye surgery last week. I'm fine, but that kind of prohibited me from playing a lot of whoa, okay, what the heck is this? Okay, so there's no Basket Legion, there's no Talonflame. What the freak? I'm scared. I don't know what to do here. This is fun because Steelix doesn't have a ground move, but they don't know that. I'm low-key like mega worried. Also, Avalugg. What is Avalugg gonna do? Avalugg and Arbok were not two Pokemon I really prepped against, which is fun. So I think we can just go with these three. I mean, I think we kind of need Chandelure in the back for purposes of Avalugg. I think they're going to try to really spec into Feraligatr here. White Herb on Burden would have gone silly mode with Arbok, but I just didn't think they'd bring it. They also are bringing Hatterene, which is really interesting. I think we're just going to go with these and see what's up. Kind of figure out some info on some of these sets. We're going to not bring Feraligatr because it seems like they're really kind of specking into it. Wow. Okay, these are not the Pokemon I thought were going to happen. All right, let's see. T-Tar Excadrill. All right. Kind of what we expected. I think we just do your average fake out Trick Room maneuver. Unfortunately, we kind of lose Focus Sash here, but that doesn't super matter. We also don't know if this is a Sandrush or Sandforce Excadrill, but we can tell by the move order. Withdrew T-Tar. All right, that's probably a Hatterene then. Arbok. Okay, really interesting. We actually don't know if this Excadrill is fast or not, which is really interesting. Excadrill flinches, and we set up Trick Room. Okay, what is Arbok gonna do? What? I did not prep into this Pokemon at all, bruh. It's got some Acid Spray, Breaking Swipe, maybe it has some of the same ideas as I do. I feel like we can just switch the boy in. And we get a little Matcha Gotcha off, try to fish for some burns, because I have no idea what this Pokemon is going to do. I have no idea. I actually just have no idea. But Steelix feels fine. It's going to miss something. Okay. That is probably better for us. Give me a burn. Give me a burn. Oh my god, Sinistra. Oh my god, equity minded. You're so equity minded. Oh, you're so good at this, twin. Coil sets. Okay. So we're going to have some fun with, how much does this do? That does a pretty good amount. That's probably Sandforce. Well, no. That's Sandrush because Arbok is... What speed is Excadrill? That felt really strong, though, for a high horsepower. It is 88 speed. So I'm going to guess that's Sandforce. I think we do some... That was burned, too. Oh, my God. That was disgusting. I think we go Matcha Gotcha again and just try to get some... What does Arbok want to do with lowered accuracy? Dragon Tail, Gunk Shot, Iron Tail would be silly. Nothing really jumping out at me. We're just gonna keep spread moving. Get the. We hit both this time. That's good. Not very effective. A burn would feed families, though, is all I'm saying. It's going to keep using Coil. I have no way of getting this off of the field. You get another high horsepower going, but look at that. Look at that. We're getting great damage down. We can kind of leave leftovers Arbok. Wow, okay. How many turns of Trick do we have left? 2, right? Okay. This is such a weird little set. So it's +2 defense. I think we just keeping it at bay. I think we just keep doing this. Or maybe I think we life do. I think we life do this time around. Keep lowering that attack so that it can't really do much to our Chandelure in the back. Tyranitar's coming back in as well. Look at that HP. It's gonna keep coiling. I mean, we don't really see anything that can kill Steelix. They would have sent Hatterene in earlier, I feel like, if it could take advantage of... Yeah, T-Tar's back. It feels like a protect angle from T-Tar to stall out the last turn of Trick Room. So what I think I'm gonna do is do I get damage down? Do I try to get damage down on T-Tar? I feel like the protect, it wants to protect and then Mega Evolve next turn so that it can reset the sand, is what my thinking is. Or not. They're happy with letting sand go away here. They still have another Pokemon they can switch to, but maybe the Life Dew was not the best move. Maybe, but the Breaking Swipe is really helpful. We're getting Steelix back up. Does this have Low Kick? Gunk Shot, okay. How much does this do? That's my goat. That is actually my goat. Knockoff, okay. Knocked off my Citrus Berry, which is really sad. All right. So Tyranitar is the fastest Pokemon on the field right now. And so I think its attack will go into Sinistra. If it protects... Iron Defense would have done silly numbers here. Yeah, I think it's just going to do that. Or maybe it switches. No, no protect. Okay, as far as I know, T-Tar's probably going down here. Eventually. Oh, Rock Slide. So Rage Powder did nothing, unfortunately. What other moves does this Arbok have? Coil again, okay. I don't really know what it's doing here. I don't know if this gets hard-walled by my boy. No flinch, which is huge. Bang! Okay, that is awesome. That is awesome news. I mean, that most likely kills, but at the same time. Okay. Who is in the back here? It's not Hatterene, otherwise I'll be really surprised. It could be Avalugg. I feel like they would lead Heliolisk to try to do something Shedtail related, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I think Fake Out Pressure is good, and having more information on what they're bringing in is good. It is Heliolisk, okay. This is great news. Because it feels like both of these Pokemon just kind of get Mega Walled by Steelix, is my guess. This probably has Sandville too. Let's fake Arbok out and get the Heliolisk and try to make it a 2v1. I feel like Heliolisk wants to protect, but yeah, it uses protect. Okay, so we at least stall out the protect, which is good. How much is this fake out gonna do? Oh, double protect. Okay, so it's coiled, gunk shot, and protect. What can this Arbok do to Steelix is my question. Because they're really not going after it. So I'm really curious as to what might be happening here. This could also be focus sash, so I will just breaking swipe close combat makes sense. Heliolisk gets ally switch, which is really weird. Do we call out ally switch? I don't remember if they ran it a couple weeks ago. I want to do it. I want to do it so bad, but I think breaking swipe at least hits both. Oh, if they go ally switch, I'm going to be so mad at myself. Okay. Is this sash? No. Okay. So it's a 3v1. I don't know if that crit mattered. I'm going to be real with you. But it just seems like... What else? It's just going to keep coiling. What physical moves does he have that can hurt me? All right. We're really keeping its attack at bay, which is good, but it's at like +4 or +5 defense right now, right? Yeah, +1 attack, +5 defense. So I feel like breaking swipe is just the best way to go, and we can try to fish for some dire claws as well. Get a para or... Okay. I want to switch to Chandelure here, but I think if we can get through Arbok without revealing any information, that would be great. Yeah, we're just going to keep breaking swiping and dire clawing, and I take a lot of time on the timer. I forget how much time I have left, but not that much compared to 5 minutes and 7 seconds. I think I still win on Pokemon left anyway. Can we get something funny? Come on, it's 30% chance! Ah! Alright, Gunk Shot, how much does this do? It can take another. But it really seems to only have Gunk Shot as an attacking move. So I'm really curious. Body Slam, Breaking Swipe, Bulldoze, Brutal Swing. I'm reading through everything. We're both going for some Crit Me Not cheese. I didn't even look at how much time I have left. 252. I put in my moves already, dude. Okay. So it's just gonna keep doing this. The problem is I can't switch Chandelure in. I can't switch Chandelure in because I don't want it taking a disgusting Gunk Shot. So we're gonna try to get some timer economy going here. And it will eventually run out of protects. Which is good. Really interesting strategy for Arbok here. I'm gonna keep reading. It can get Earthquake, but I assume it wouldn't do that with T-Tar and Excadrill. Give me funny! Give me funny! No! Okay, it's Snarl. So this isn't really doing a ton to Steelix. All damage is permanent now, but it can really only hope to snarl my boy down. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I need to pocket watch your weight. How much do you weigh, Arbok? We're just gonna lock in a... Actually, Body Press isn't very effective. We'll just Ace Slam, and we'll Dire Claw. But I am going to assume it is a Protect coming out. I do reveal my final move here, which is really sad. Give me a Para or something. Come on! But now we bring Chandelure in, which is really big. I don't know how many Snarls it takes, but we at least... I also like Flamethrower because it is... How much does this do? That's decent! I'll take 15% from my boy! I don't know if we reveal that we're Choice Scarf here. Or that we have Flamethrower. I don't think we reveal that we have Flamethrower. I think we just go for a Shadow Ball, because that might tempt them into bringing Avalugg next time, since Breaking Swipe did so much. So we're just going to go Shadow Ball, even though Flamethrower is technically more power. I'm locked into... What do you call it now? Okay, so Steelix kind of goes crazy silly mode. So they have to bring their best, counter to Steelix. Is that going to be Avalugg? Is that going to be Hatterene? It's probably Hatterene, right? I assume that has something mystical fire related? I suppose I have a Skarmory on my team as well. I think that does kind of reveal that that's good damage, baby. I think we're winning this one. Really interesting set. Really annoying set from this Arbok. Really cool. I didn't know Buddy was built like that. Like, that's really cool. But it was the right decision to let it stay up for as long as we did. Okay. I respect that. Yeah, it was definitely the right decision to leave it up for as long as it could, because they just really have no answer for Steelix. Yeah, I think it's simple as they're bringing Hatterene next game. They're bringing Hatterene next game for sure. So how do we counter that? I also wonder if this Hatterene is min speed, because this Steelix is 30 speed, and I think Hatterene is 29 speed base. So it's only faster by 1 point. So if they're min speed on their Hatterene, we'll outspeed and get it. But great game one. That was terrifying. That was insane. And we didn't even need our Mega, which is awesome. I don't know what the adjustment is for next game, though, because everyone seemed to kind of do really well there. Steelix went silly mode, and so I think Heliolisk just kind of got destroyed. I feel like they're bringing Avalugg. I don't know if it's Avalugg and Hatterene, but I don't know if we can bring Gator again. I guess we can bring Gator to kind of take out everything else, and then just have Steel. Like, we're definitely keeping Steelix in the back again. I don't know. What do we think about? I don't know. I could mess with an Umbreon here too, but if we're thinking it's Hatterene and Avalugg that are adjustments, I don't think it's right. I don't know if they'll lead with Sand again, because again, Steelix just kind of goes nuts. I think they're going to keep Hatterene in the back, and we're not going to set up Trick Room. We're going to keep the same 4, and we're just not going to set up Trick Room. Yeah, I think we'll keep the same 4, because I need to see what other sauce they have. I'm always so nervous on these. I say it every week, but I'm always so nervous. This is such fun. Yep, Hatterene. Okay. Maybe should have led with it, but I don't know if this means we set up Trick Room or we don't set up Trick Room. I think do we fake out or do we just Dire Claw? I think we maybe just try to get damage down. But again, they need to preserve I need to preserve my Steelix. The lowered attack is kind of cringe, but I don't want to send Steelix into a potential Mystical Fire. Withdrew Hatterene. Okay, so we're not setting up Trick Room. Excadrill? Okay, good switch. Good call. Arbok's gonna keep using Coil. We have Steelix, man. So their job is prioritizing. Holy damage, Sinistra. Can we get a burn? You want it so bad. We've gotten 1 burn. We've had a lot of Dire Claw chances. We've had a lot of, Okay. Is it just close combat then? Or are they gonna switch? I don't really know what the game plan is here for them. Is it switch in T-Tar? I don't think so, because they're just gonna keep coiling. But that doesn't do much against my Steel Man. At Protect? Okay, that makes sense. But like, what is the game plan here for them? Gonna keep, oh, it's gonna Snarl, break my Sash, get rid of some Matcha Gotcha healing as well, which is kind of cringe. But does that mean their fourth is T-Tar? Oh, who's it missing? Oh, wait, it protected, never mind. Okay, to be fair, I tried to put a lot of Dire Claws into that thing, but the burn is really nice. Sinister's just kind of doing a great job of being annoying, which is what we want from it. What I think we do here is, I feel like they withdraw I feel like they would want to withdraw Excadrill or switch in T-Tar or something. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to Life Dew, get our Focus Sash back. Because I don't think Excadrill's ever going to... Okay, I was going to say, I don't think Excadrill's... I don't know what it has into Sinistra. It can get Throat Chop. Okay, high horsepower. Good. So, it's going to keep coiling, but like, what does that do? It is getting a lot more attack than normal. So if it takes out everything, like, we just need to preserve Steelix. But the burn is huge. The burn is so huge for us. If it snarls, I think if it snarls, like, we're faster, so Excadrill has to protect or switch into someone. So I think we just go for Matcha Gotcha again. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, they're, like... Eventually they're gonna get Sneasler, especially with the close combat drop now. I fell for it. And I think Gunk Shot does get Sneasler, which is really bad for me. But it uses Coil! So, I'm still at... Damage down on Hatterene would be really nice, but I can't complain considering all of the burn juice it's given me. Healer! That's tech! Oh my goodness, so the burn didn't even matter. Okay. I think we... I don't know, do you want a Trick Room? What do you want to do? I can't... We're gonna protect. We're just gonna Matcha Gotcha again. We're at full HP. They don't know our back two Pokemon, but they can assume it's Steelix. Hatterene, okay, we got the protect call right. Now the question is, uh-oh, Stinky. Citrus Berry goes nuts. Matcha Gotcha was probably the wrong play there, but that's a lot of Arbok damage. The nice thing is, if Sinistra dies... Does the burn... I forget, does the burn chip take effect before healer? Dang, no it doesn't. Okay. That's equity minded. You're doing so great, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so the question is here. I think we... Oh man, I wanna close combat into this switch so bad. I wanna close combat into the switch so bad. If they... Okay. It's gonna go for Gunk Shot again, I think. What do I lose if it hits nothing? I want to switch you out and go to Steelix. I'm gonna Dire Claw, so if it switches, it's good. It's not gonna double protect. This feels like a safe switch. Dire Claw surely doesn't kill here, but okay, we got damage down on Hatterene, which is great. Poison would be funny. Okay, so it stays in. Is it going for Psychic? I really don't want it to have Mystical Fire. Trick Room! Poopy! But this is really good because it does have Trick Room, which is good. We can go Protect, and we can see if this really is min speed Hatterene. Because it's not really doing anything. Like, we live in Mystical Fire, and then we're at the advantage under Trick Room. Okay, withdrawing Hatterene. Okay. It's set up... Why did it set up Trick Room just to switch out? I guess it wants to take care of Sneasler later on. How much does this do? That's damage, man! I'm just saying that's damage. Gunk Shot into the Protect. Okay. Gunk Shot into the Protect. The thing is, I want to preserve Sneasler really bad, but I also want hospitality benefits. Do we just let Sneasler go down, let Steelix take some damage in exchange for a KO? Because I feel like Rage Powder is just kind of better. Because we can at least, like, outside of Trick Room, we can just Heavy Slam and win. So I think we just get funny. And we can Body Press. We can Heavy Slam. We're healing off most of this damage anyway. And it's out of sand. Poopy! Okay. It do not matter. Gun Trap's gonna connect because it's guaranteed. And Sneasler goes down because it is -1 defense and... Oh yeah, Focus Sash. I forgot about that. You found my item! Good job! But now we get to protect. Now I have a question. Can we get a sleep? Can we get a sleep or something? Can we get like a sleep? Oh man. This Arbok is annoying. Which means we get to protect again, and I honestly think we get to go for... They can start trying to chip this down. No, we're gonna go for Body Press. Oh, I want to go Heavy Slam so bad, dude. The Protect also feels really obvious. How many turns of Trick Room? 2? Okay. We just Protect here, and you're gonna switch to Hatterene. Screw it, I don't care. No! I've gotten every call wrong! So cringe. I'm such a dingus. Read me like a book! A big stupid book of bad Pokemon plays. High Horsepower is gonna be mean. But at least there's some damage done to this Excadrill. So we can afford to Breaking Swipe next turn. Swords Dance! And it's gonna protect next turn. So we can at least focus our efforts into... We are saving Sneasler. Do we think Heavy Slam did... Oh, what power is Heavy Slam? It's definitely good. It's gonna protect. Like, it's for sure going to protect. I'm just going Breaking Swipe. These three are really good into this team. Like, we just no one's lost a Pokemon yet. it's been a full few turns of Trick Room, and no one's lost a Pokemon. But now, the nice thing about this is... I don't know what the nice thing about this is. What is the plan here? This has High Horsepower, it has Swords Dance, it has Protect. There's no way it also has Earthquake, right? I think we can afford to Rage Powder. And we'll go for... It's just protected. We'll just Heavy Slam... how much did Heavy Slam do? I forget! We're just gonna Body Press. We're just gonna keep it simple, stupid. Ah! Stop it! However, this Rage Powder, unless it coils or something... I should have Heavy Slammed, man. Oh my god. Okay, this is really good at least because we get to bring Sinistra back in. Or not Sinistra, sorry. We get to bring Sneasler back in. At the same time, how much does this do? That's damage! That's damage, is all I'm saying. We're gonna bring Sneasler back in. I want to protect. I want to call out this protect so bad. I honestly forget how much Showdown is such a crutch. We're just doing this. I'm running out of time. I need to do something. Okay, Sneasler goes for protect. I imagine the Hatterene does too. Arbok goes for protect. I think they're double protecting. Hatterene uses protect. Okay. Next question. How much does close combat do to this Hatterene? Okay. We have to see if this Steelix is faster. We have to see if this Steelix is faster. Especially for a potential game 3 where they bring this again. I think we go Dire Claw. And I think we go Heavy Slam. We need to see their fourth. We need to see their fourth, like, desperately. They're winning this war of attrition. I'm running out of time! No protect! The paralysis. Okay, you can die, Hatterene. You can do it. I have faith in you, buddy. You have faith. You can die. Please die to this body press. Oh my god. They're cooking me! I'm such a chud! It's faster! Steelix is faster! Okay, this is huge! This is huge for us! This is so big! This is so big for us! Okay. That is so good to know. Steelix is faster. They're abso-mega-lutely minimum speed on this boy. What is the plan now, though? I'm afraid of Avalugg coming in and just ruining my day. But Avalugg, does Avalugg lose to Steelix? I don't think Avalugg loses to Steelix. I think we go Flamethrower. I don't know, man. It's gonna protect, right? No, we're just gonna do this and cringe when it doesn't work out. Okay, we got something right. That's good damage. Burn would be funny. You've gotten statused so many times, Arbok. I need to see the fourth. I need to see the fourth here. Who am I kidding? Heavy Slam does more damage. I'm in the blender right now. Okay. Arbok does what it was designed to do. The Hatterene adjustment was expected. Who is their fourth? They can just bring in Excadrill. But then that probably dies. Heat Wave again. Heavy Slam. I'm running out of time. I'm actually very much running out of time. I just have to go. I hate that it's taking this much time off. Oh, it sets it back to 35. Okay, I just have to run. Okay, it's using Protect. I think it's kind of a timer stall here, which I can't say I blame them. Please hit this Arbok, man. Please hit this Arbok. That's big damage. Give me a burn. Okay, the Gunk Shot makes sense. Owie. Arbok did what it was supposed to do. It crits it, that didn't matter. So, if I get like one call right there, I just win. I do believe I have to Breaking Swipe if I want a chance. Oh, I'm such a dingus. That Psychic really did a lot of damage. They're bringing Hatterene for sure, but it's Protect, Trick Room, Psychic, and I don't know if there's another move. I really need to take notes, and I say that every week, and then I don't. That's fair. Okay, how do we adjust for game 3? I think we got a lot of information there. Nothing can touch Steelix except Excadrill. Nothing can touch Steelix except Excadrill. Excuse me, you're seeing me at a dark hour. I'm not sure what to do. Umbreon doesn't feel good here at all. Umbreon doesn't feel good here at all. We can't let them get Trick Room up. We used Trick Room to our advantage the first game. They got Trick Room to their advantage second game. We have to switch something up. We can let Gator come in as well. Sin is just so good. We have to bring Steelix, obviously. Steelix is so good. But do we bring Gator? Sinistcha is also our only chance at trying to reverse Trick Room. I think maybe we do... I think we do this. If they try to lead Arbok again, they get some good damage on... We get some good damage on it, or fake out, or force it to do something. I think this is good and threatening. I don't think we bring Gator again, because they have a lot of tools into Gator. I think we just do this. It's a slight adjustment, but I think these 4 Pokemon really work. I just did not play well in the slightest. If I get one call right there, like, the game is infinitely different, and I didn't even find out the 4th Pokemon. Excadrill and Tyranitar. Alright. That's a funny little lead. Now, I don't know if this boy is Sandrush. I really don't. I don't want to find out. But I feel like we're kind of forced into this. We're kind of forced into this. Excadrill doesn't seem like it's Sash either, if it's Swords Dance. It seems like it's Sand Force. So I think my Sneasler is just faster. It doesn't seem like it's Sand Rush, I mean. So I think we go Flamethrower. Fudge. Okay, so we at least fake out. That's good. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Now, I'm sensing some switches coming. But I don't really know what to do other than protect with or attack with both. Also, Excadrill protecting first there doesn't mean anything. Excadrill is the big problem here. I think we have to take it out. If they switch into... What are they? They don't have a fire resist on the field anymore. Oh, poopy butt. I think we just do the same thing. Or same thing we were gonna do. Something's gonna switch out. Yeah. Hatterene? Arbok again. Okay, that's fine. We're getting good damage on it immediately, forcing it to use up those leftovers. It's Sandrush! No! And we lose. We have to... Yeah, we straight up lose from there. Man, that's annoying. It is just straight up Sandrush, which is really unfortunate. Crap. Okay. But we can do what we did last time, which is just be annoying. Yeah. Steelix is the boy here. We've gotten damage on it. I think we just need to focus it down, kind of. We're going to switch into... I have an idea. It's a stupid idea, but it's an idea. Is it Sash? Okay, I think here's what we do. We switch into Sinistra. We renew Sash on Sneasler. And Arbok's just gonna coil, but I don't know what else we can do. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this Excadrill. I need to get rid of everything that can... Yep, okay. Here's my question. Ladies and gentlemen, that was very bold to do in front of the Steelix too. Boom! Okay, that's awesome. That is really awesome. Uses coil. Okay. You have to bring in T-Tar, who gets kind of pooped on. Or you have to bring in Hatterene. I'm very bad at predicting switches, though. Or Protect. It has Protect. This T-Tar hasn't really done much, which is good. Avalon! There's no Hatterene! Oh, poopy butts! Okay. What moves do we pick here? Yeah, oh, that Chandelure would have done numbers! It's gonna use Wide Guard. It's gonna use Wide Guard. I want damage down on this. Expeditiously. Sinistra wins me this game. Okay, no Wide Guard. That's insane. To be fair, is that -1 Sneasler? Oh my god, Poison Touch! That's Poison Touch value, baby! It's gonna keep coiling. What is Avalon doing? Icicle Crash! Into Steelix. Pitiful! The poison's adding up too. I'm pretty sure, what's his name? The guy wins a 1v1. We can just, oh, I don't know. Do we switch in Sinistra here? Reset Fake Out Pressure at some point? I don't know if this protects. I don't know what it does. I think we just... I think we protect. And... Crap! Why do I take so much time to do these things? We Breaking Swipe. Because I think with this damage, it will lose to... lose to something. Okay, Gunk Shot into the Protect is huge. Good thing we protected. Steelix is faster. That is not gonna kill, but it is faster, which is really good. High horsepower. Into the... Oh! 95% accuracy. This game wants me to win. This game wants me to win so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is great positioning for us. Because we can close combat this with relative impunity. No. Oh, poopy butthole. Actually, there is an out for us. I think. No. I think we just get damage down into you. And we body press. Okay, no protects. That's fine. Sneasler, you've done amazing. Can we get a parting gift? No Dire Claw procs, which is kind of funny. But you have more than done your job. You have more than done your job. Beautiful. Okay. Now, this T-Tar has Protect. We bring Sinistra back in. We get some health back on my boy. And I don't know if we Rage Powder here because it wants to Gunk Shot, clearly. Excuse me. Look at that. This is a guaranteed poopy butthole situation. I think Arbok is just going to try to kill this. But we're going to Rage Powder anyway. I think the Protect here is so obvious, but I kind of have to go for it. What stage of attack are you at? You're only at +1 attack. I don't think this kills. That doesn't mean anything. I think my Sinistcha is built like that, if I can be perfectly honest with you. Okay, that's Pasho Berry, whatever. Tyranitar's going down. Does Gunk Shot kill from here? I don't think it does. Not even close, baby! Sinistcha! And we get Trick Room set up. T-Tar doesn't live. Oh my goodness. We just have to keep him healthy. We have to go Life Dew here. And keep the guy, the Steelix. We have to keep... I don't even remember what I nicknamed this Steelix. I don't even remember. I nicknamed it in Showdown. What did I nickname this Steelix? I don't even think I named it here, because I'm a bad person? Yeah, it's just named Steelix. What did I nickname it? Oh my goodness. Okay, Life Dew. Life Dew and I think just Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam's the most damage. Okay, that's fine. That's more stuff for me. What did I nickname you, Steelix? Not Zoroark. Not Zoroark. The Steelix. Putting up insane numbers. Our Citrus Berry hasn't even been activated yet. This is a great circumstance for us. We just Life Dew, and we Heavy Slam. I don't even know if Machagacha's worth it. Machagacha's probably worth it there. That's damage. But Steelix is going to survive about 1 billion snarls now. And it's just going to keep coiling. By the skin of our teeth, by losing our singular, it's going to Protect again. Yep, it's fine. This is actually kind of good for us, because then if it attacks, it either takes damage or it protects, and I can maybe set up Trick Room again. I'm getting my orders wrong. So now I need to go for... That didn't even do half, so if it goes to... What do you call it? If it goes to +2 when it was at +1, we just do this. After losing our Chandelure, our counter to, you know, this Arbok on turn 1, not Zoroark, the Steelix, gets it the heck done. And I think this dies to Sandstorm Chip. Holy. Absolutely insane set to the Philly Bayleefs. Citrus Berry activates one final time. Poison doesn't matter. Wow. Oh, it doesn't even die to Sandstorm Chip. Crap. Okay. I was talking too soon. I think we still win here, because it's never getting through Steelix. Yeah, we either get Trick Room up or we kill it. Really need to up my processing power as well, is what I'm realizing. Almost going to timer in game 2 is unfortunate. But I must say, I do really like this archetype of team I've built, where it's very bulky offense. I need to get better at thinking, I think, and calling out moves and protects and stuff, but I'm not reversing Trick Room. That is not happening. But unfortunately, this amount of this number of turns, and the length that these turns are taking, bruh. But we get Life Dew, so it's fine. excuse me, the amount of turns that I'm taking, along with, you know, the time I'm taking to do those turns is that could drastically be improved, I dare say. I think we just do the same thing. Life do. I'm in danger of running out of heavy slams, but if they hit the triple here, like, good job, man. I still think we take this one home. I'm just going to keep clicking a move. All right, didn't go for the protect. Steelix with one final heavy slam finishes it off. And just like that, we have improved to 2-2 on the season. That was unreal. What a game. What a set. What an everything. Fantastic game to the Philly Bayleefs. Really gave us a run for our money there. We took it to 3 games after maneuvering really well through the second one. Holy crap. I need to go do stuff in lab, but thank you all for joining. This is a 56-minute set. This is unbelievable. All right, I will catch you all next week. Peace out.